Hi, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning. So, what is that we were discussing in our last class? The metrics to shortlist the domains, right? What all are we considering to shortlist the domain? Is it? Okay, for offline joiners, I'm connecting the screen here. You can exit Abhishek, offline joiners. Do you see the screen now properly? Is that changing now? No one remember? Just one day gap. We were discussing about off-page activity. Previous to that, we started with off-page activity, and in off-page activity, we were discussing about the process of identifying the domains and metrics to consider in building the backlinks, such as uh, the domain age, the crawl frequency, how frequently the content is published. We have some guidelines. What should you do to build the backlinks? We have done with this prerequisites or guidelines. We have gone through this as well. How to find the websites to find. We were building links from those websites or not? Correct. And we also understood why we can't build links from some of the websites. Correct. We have gone through this as well. We have to consider crawlability and how to check the crawlability, right? Relevant websites, and consider if website which has very good organic traffic have lowest spam score, build links from websites which already has too many backlinks, check the index count, check the internal linking strategy, domain age, right? We understood the tool also. We have gone through the tool as well, the domain age. So once you have gone through this, all of this, once you have vetted your websites, once you have evaluated your website against all of these things, from 10,000 websites, you might finalize some 2,000 websites. Are you all following me, everyone? Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
from 10,000 websites, you might evaluate against these metrics, which we have discussed in our previous class, and you might shortlist some 2,000 websites. And what is next after shortlisting 2,000 websites? Are links going to become live on your on these websites just like that? No, there is additional amount of effort involved. Identify the contact email addresses starting with and start writing emails to them. You can write emails to individuals or use one of the bulk email softwares and send emails in bulk. On receival of positive response, you will be getting the information about the pricing or charges to publish the post on their website. Right? So some of them would just expect quality content and they may not charge. Right? And some others would expect would expect a reciprocal would expect a link back to their website also, which is called reciprocal linking. Okay. So if they are not, see, now you have to check these things. So people might accept without any payment also. So they may charge, they may not charge also. So in case if they are charging, you have to get on to negotiation. They might say $10 and finally they'll accept for $5, $2. Okay. So you are going to negotiate and close the deal at the lowest price possible. So now what we do is, once we have, let's say we have to build link from this website, and let's assume we got the contact details of those websites. Let's assume we are planning to build a link from this website, and we got the contact details. We got the contact detail here, or maybe we will chat with them using the chat application, or we will get the email ID. We might directly write an email to them and looking for a collaboration. I'll walk you through that as well. Okay. So I'm willing to publish a link on your website. How much do you charge? I'll show you all those examples. Yeah. So this way you get the details. So here on this website straight away you are getting directly here, but you would get it in the footer or in some other places, right? Different places. You should be still able to get the details from those websites. How do we improve the bargaining power? Right. This is see directly. This is one of the method when you are dealing with the websites which are into completely into commercial thing, which are looking for monetary values or benefits. There are so many other websites on the internet which would give you the links for free. So once you have domain list, what is next? Once you have domain list is identify the domains from which you can get the links for free by following methods. You can get the links for free for following by the following methods. One is creating an account as a business or you user you can get a link pointing to your website if the platform permits, right? Then sign up and become a guest author if they have inviting guest authors, right? So when you contribute an article on those websites, you can drop a link of your website in the article that's getting published on these websites. Clear with these points? Right? So you can become a guest author, you can create a profile, right? Clear these 2 points, everyone? Maybe. Okay. Okay, you can submit your website. See, there will be a directories which will be only for all cloth merchants. There will be directories only for mechanics. There will be directories only for goldsmiths or blacksmiths or maybe for someone else. So you can submit your business. So that is called as niche specific. Only for goldsmith, only for tailors, only for somebody else, right? Region specific. The Bangalore directory, Hyderabad directory, or HSR layout directory, Sarjapur directory, region specific or location specific directories. Industry same, niche specific or industry specific is the same, right? So you can submit your business on those kinds of portals and you can create the links. Are you all getting it, everyone? Right? In case if you couldn't find many websites, in case the websites you decide to build backlinks does not fall into any of these categories and work on the monetary benefits, you may have to pay them and buy the link from them. Okay, these domain owners charge anywhere $5 to $5,000 per link. It all depends on you. See, you will find people like that. They tell as they wish. It all depends on you which one to consider and which one not to consider based on various metrics, various criterias or metrics we discussed above and your budget. Okay, is that clear? So you will be identifying. So if they are all paid websites, you will be identifying the contact email address and start writing emails to them. Okay. On receival of positive response, you will be getting the information about the pricing or charges to publish the post on their website. Negotiation, you are going to negotiate and close the deal at the lowest price possible. You understood this process, right? Now, how do you improve your bargaining power? You are negotiating with them. You have found the contact details of this website and you have written email to them or have called them over the phone or have sent a WhatsApp message that I'm looking for a backlink from your website. How much do you charge? So this person will say, I will charge $50 per link, per article. So should you be blindly going by with paying $50 to them? Everybody, are you all following me? You have to?
Yes.
No, that's okay. So what will you do? Will you, if you are not willing to pay $50, what will you do? Will you say Tata bye bye? Or if you are strongly willing to get a link from that website, what will be your next action item? You can promote that page. So you went to a vegetable market. You have asked how much is the kg tomato. They told 100 rupees. You badly need the tomatoes. That's the only person selling at 100 rupees. Will you walk away, or what is your next action item? You will try bargaining, right? Correct. Same way here, you will try to bargain with them. When they say $50, they know there will be a lot of bakras, and that's a big scam industry. This is. People will be telling simply $500, $200, $100, and somebody who tells $100 will come and give it to you at just $10. Okay. So now bargaining also is an art. And how do you improve your bargaining power in this scenario, in this activity where you are bargaining a price to build backlinks from their websites? Correct? Everyone, how do you bargain? How do you improve your bargaining skills? So if it is bargaining for a tomato in the supermarket, or it's not supermarket, in the any city market, you know how to bargain, right? What will you do if you have gone there to buy brinjal or tomato? How do you bargain? They will say 50 rupees per kg. You are not willing to buy at 50 rupees per kg. You know you can bargain, and he might come down to 30 rupees also, or 25 rupees, or 40 rupees. Correct? How do you bargain? If you simply give, will you give me at 40 rupees or not? I will murder you. Will they give? Guys, everyone, how do you bargain? You don't know. See, a lot of people know, so they'll start speaking about the loopholes in it. These are not fresh. They'll not directly start with give me at 40 rupees or 30 rupees or 25. These are not fresh. There are so many spoiled. The size is small. Correct? They'll start identifying all kinds of flaws around it. So if you simply ask, give it a 25 rupees, he will not give, he or she. The moment you educate them where do they stand, there are good chances that they'll come down. Correct? You are improving your bargaining power by educating them about the loopholes or flaws. Correct? Everybody. So whatsoever it is, your bargaining power will improve the moment you identify or point out the loopholes or flaws in the system. Correct? Everyone, are you all following it or not? Yeah. So now we will look into it what you should be here. Identify the flaws, and this will help improve your bargaining power. Assurance on the regular work and volumes. Effective communication and building a rapport would help you with bargaining power. First point we have to look into it. What are those flaws? What are those issues? How do we identify them? Right? So you have to look into all of those things. Get the pricing details from various other vendors. Hello. Get the pricing details from various other vendors, and this will help you to understand who is quoting high and low prices. See, in the market, if somebody has already told kg is 25 rupees or 40 rupees, and other person is telling 50. See, now when you have understanding about the prices from various other people, sellers or vendors, you will get the idea, right? What will be the ideal price? Correct? Get the pricing details. See, now this is a business where a lot of people will be sending you the list of domains. I have 50 domains with me. I have 100 domains. Domain price is $50. Domain price is $100. Domain price is $10. Domain price is $20. So let me pull it out. Yeah, look at this. This is how we maintain the sheet. All domains, domain authority, by now it would have changed. This is 2020. See, now people are charging just 200 rupees. So now we have list of domains. Domain authority is there here, and to which country they belong to, India or USA or Australia. See, this is .au Australia. Category, what are they speaking about there on their website? Whether it's a do follow link or no follow link. This is no follow. Look at this. Is it free or paid? Free or paid? Free or paid? How many domains are there? 1600 domains are there. Free or paid? Type, listing, article, listing, article, comment, bookmarking. Homepage static forum. Price 200 rupees. So now these people will all send you the list. If you write email to these people, they will send few in this format, maybe or in this format. They will tell you domain name, domain authority, and they will send price in one more column. Let's see if that format is there with me. Something like this. They will send you the list like this: category or niche that it belongs to, the domain name, the domain authority, and price charged. And now same list could be sent by other person also, and he will be sending different prices. Let's say he must be sending either $9 or $19 or only $5. So when you have that understanding, it works very well. We will be able to bargain very easily, correct?
Yes.
Did you all get that, everyone? Yeah. Next is what kind of emails you should be writing. So if you are approaching domain owners, okay, here are some examples. Yeah. Hi. Let's say this domain is owned by Mohit. Hi Mohit. I came across your website and it's quite interesting and you have covered a lot of details about digital marketing. I'm wondering if even I could be part of your writing journey and contribute on your portal regularly about digital marketing. If so, I have sample article attached for your reference. I'm credible author on Times of India, New York General, etc. And I feel I can really make a difference on your portal as well. I love it for your response on this. So Mohit might respond to this. Mohit seeing this, oh, he is the author on Times of India. Definitely, he must produce. You must be producing very good quality content. Correct? Considering all of these things, they might show interest. Or people write differently, like they have their own selling knowledge, selling strategy. We are an agency working, like for example, this is individual, this is agency. We are an agency working for the top brands and we take care of the digital marketing execution end to end. When we tell agency we are working for top brands, they sense that they will get very good business, right? So when you write email, don't write whether will you give a backlink to me or not, otherwise I'm going to kill you or slap you. Your communication should not be that way, right? So here they are writing, we are an agency working for top brands and we take care of the digital marketing execution end to end. One of our client has a requirement for building links from credible portals and we found your portal is relevant and credible and would like to add some links to your portal to our links to
Links to your portal to your website.
yes, links to add some not. I would like to contribute for the blog post on your website and links to our portal from the same, right? So if you would like to get a quick response, you will be writing, you will be writing, this will be a paid assignment, let me know if you are interested. If you simply write like this, they will think you are asking for free and they'll not respond. So you have to understand what kind of communication will make them to come back and approach you. This will be a paid assignment, let me know if you are interested. I'll await for the commercial details in this regard. Okay. Is clear guys, everyone? So it depends on you how you communicate. So if you are sent to market, you might simply go pick all the vegetables and come. If your friend is going to market, they might negotiate, bargain, and they might bring the same quantity of vegetables at only 50% of what you have spent. Correct? Everybody has their own way of communication. Somebody else would get it at 75% of what you have spent. Everybody, it's not about money here, it's their approach. They all understand how can it all be solved effectively, correct? Any questions or doubts here, everyone? Anybody has questions? No questions? It's clear, right, everyone, how to build the backlinks? Okay. Shall we proceed to the next topic?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, who is that? Somebody has something to tell. Mohit did not join today. Okay. So we have learned about backlinks in off-page. So off-page comprises multiple things, not just the backlinks. So if you all could recall, the definition of off-page activity is any activity that is performed outside of your website in order to either improve the crawl frequency of your website by building backlinks, or to improve the traffic to the website by dropping your website on various other portals, that's like referral portals, that's not necessarily focused on crawling, or lead generation, correct, or maybe branding, right? So there are a couple of other activities, off page activities apart from backlink building, which could help you to achieve one of these objectives or most of these objectives. So some such activities are Quora. You doing activities on Quora could get relevant traffic, helps improve your conversion rates, right? Might generate the leads as well. Another such activity is Google business listing. Google business listing again helps you to get the leads directly and gets the traffic to the website, as well as helps to maintain the reputation about the business and plays a crucial role in the conversion rates, correct? Off page activities you are doing with various objectives to improve the crawl frequency, to drive the traffic, to get the sales or leads, and to also improve the reputation or conversion rates of the business. These activities are going to work in all of these ways, correct? Are you all getting it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So maybe we'll finish off Google business listing and couple of them, and then we will get on to, sorry, Quora. Quora will finish Quora, and then we'll get on to Google business listing or maybe other activities. Have you all heard of this term called Quora? You all know about Quora website? What is Quora? Quora is a social media platform. It's a Q&A forum, a social media platform used as a discussion forum, right? Why should companies use Quora? Companies can get Quora influencers and influences the users by producing the relevant content or answering the questions posed by the users. So for example, Conrad Digital, let's assume all of you are very active on Quora. So which is the best digital marketing training institute is the question that's discussed on Quora, and people like you can start answering to this, and in all those answers Everyone can start speaking Canara Digital is the best training institute. And is it not going to influence the users, browsers, the general audience, the public? It is going to. And you can drop in the link pointing to Canara Digital and people can visit Canara Digital and we might get the sales, right? Drive the referral or social traffic to the website. The content published help improve the conversion rates of your product or service. So people must have already visited your website, but then again they still go to Quora and research or explore about your business, or maybe in general about which is best training institute in Bangalore. The moment they see everybody writing Canada Digital, that's going to improve the conversion rates. Again they will come back, they will recall, oh yeah, through Google Ads or through Google Business Listing I had visited Canada Digital. Okay, and everywhere there is a very good positive talk about Canada Digital. That could be Quora or Google Business Reviews or anywhere else. By seeing all of that, you decide to register with the agency, with the institute Canada Digital. That's going to improve your conversion rate significantly. Correct? The presence helps in branding of the product or service, which is also again going to improve the conversion rate. Quora promotes answers or questions in a large group of relevant and interested audiences by sending emails to relevant audience inboxes. See, if you are producing a very high quality content, and this will be picked up by Quora and it sends emails. Have you all observed it? You will be receiving emails from Quora also about the discussions, about the topics to your email, right? So if you are making presence on Quora, Quora is taking some time in promoting you. Why should you be missing out on such opportunities? The profile on Quora allows them to run the ads on the platform. So this being the reason, every company has to make presence on Quora. Okay, and you cannot simply make a presence, you cannot simply create a profile and start posting some random shit over there. There has to be some strategy. There is importance or value given. Yeah, so it's okay, give it one more here. Okay. Yeah, so there is importance or value given to your content only when you follow a specific strategy. Okay, so for example, use a thought leader, people or organizations who make their presence by answering to informational questions about the specific domain or niche. They should have a deep understanding about it. So Quora, you cannot simply use it just like that. You need a very deep understanding about the domain, how to integrate the Zoho with HubSpot, how to process the lead data on HubSpot. You cannot simply start writing for this just like that. If it has to be authoritative, if it has to be acceptable by the public, if it has to be interesting, if it has to be crisp, if it has to be of high quality, it has to come from domain expert, a thought leader. We call them as thought leaders. They are the people who share the right information and right knowledge around the topic. They possess deep knowledge about the topic. They are called as thought leaders. A company can become a thought leader, an individual can become a thought leader. Yeah. Use a business for promotional purpose. The presence is made purely to promote a product or service offered by the business. Example, who buys the used book? Where do I find the restaurant selling homemade food? Right? You can see now on Quora you can become a thought leader. On Quora you can promote. You can use Quora as a business. You can use Quora as a thought leader. Forget about business here. As a thought leader is like I can start speaking about digital marketing. Nowhere I will represent the name of Canada Digital. My only goal is to become a thought leader, knowledge sharing person. Like a domain expert, I want to project myself. So I'll be using Quora as a thought leader. And now you as a company, the second point here, you as a company or business, you can make your contribution or presence on Quora. I as a thought leader, I'll be making my presence. Use as an experienced customer, brand advocate. Like 3 types of presences can be made on Quora as a thought leader, as a business, and as an experienced customer or brand advocate. There is a question which is the best training institute. And now Nirup will start writing. I have taken training from Canada Digital and I found it to be super useful and I suggest or recommend Canada Digital for everyone. So why I am recommending Canada Digital? Because I have received all of these benefits from Canada Digital and hence I am referring Canada. See, he writes his own story. Use as an experienced customer or brand advocate. Use as a business or promotional. Who are all using Quora? These three people are using Quora. Customers to share their experiences, businesses to answer to the questions related to businesses, correct? And as a thought leader, simply anybody, you write how to cook biryani, somebody will be answering it. They are thought leaders. They have deep knowledge or expertise over it. Correct? Correct? So there are
But sir,
some. Uh-huh.
how a thought leader is going to be benefited out of it?
I'll tell you. Okay. So thought leader, you are building, you are answering to many questions genuinely. You are producing the right information, providing the right information to people. So what happens is a lot of people will start following you on Quora. On Quora also you can build your audience base, followers. So once you have followers, brands will approach you. Correct? Brands will start approaching you, madam. So can you please somehow make presence? Can you speak? Like for example, as a thought leader, I'll be sharing amazing knowledge or information on Quora. So over there, how to integrate Zoho with HubSpot. In this, I will write use Zapier. It doesn't look promotional also. Just because I am you telling that use Zapier to integrate Zoho with HubSpot, Zapier is going to pay me now. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So first thing, whatsoever it is, how did Amitabh Bachchan benefit by building his hero career as a celebrity or as a hero? See, once he built credibility around himself, so many brands are approaching, and he is endorsing them, and he is making money. Correct? So if you are a thought leader, if you are building your, see, main goal is here to build your audience base. Correct? In the second method, it's difficult to build the audience base by answering to these kinds of questions. But there's no guarantee that you may not build audience base. It depends how consistent you are, what kind of activities you are doing, right? So to publish any piece of information on Quora, there are some guidelines you have to strictly follow, right? See, the main before all of that, the main objective is to drive relevant and high quality traffic to the website, to drive sales or leads by answering the most relevant questions, to maintain the online reputation of the brand, be available or found on all relevant questions, influence the user and improve the conversion. These are the main goals for businesses if they are making presence. As a business, if you are making presence on Quora, this will be the main goals, right? And you have guidelines around the same. Pick the question that are closer to sales intent if you're a business. Answer them as a third party or as some user not related to the client directly to make it genuine. So there is a question, which is the best digital marketing training institute? Cantra Digital will make its presence. We are the best. It doesn't itself self promotion doesn't have value. So you all as students writing about it makes sense, right? So that's what answer them as a third party or as some other user, right? The answer should be minimum of 200 to 300 words, and it can be go any length. Keep it as detailed as possible. You can go to any length. Answer them as if you are the user of the product or service. In case if it is a direct question, example: How was XYZ movie? Best training institutes. Answer should be truthful, believable, and authentic. Incorrect, outdated, or otherwise misleading answers are not helpful. Make sure your answer is not too commercial or marketing content. It has to be very informative and genuine. Always answer from different IPs and logins. If you are answering from the same office address, from the same laptop, from the same internet, everybody, 10 people are doing activities on Quora using 10 different email IDs and promotional content. Quora identifies everything is coming from the same IP address and it blocks all the accounts. Answer should provide an explanation. The opinions expressed or advice given in an answer should be supported with the reasons for readers' understanding. Content should be well formatted. Quality, helpfulness, consistency has to be maintained. Don't promote the same URL every time. Pick a different piece of content or URL. See, all these guidelines are for digital marketers. Don't promote the same URL every time. Pick a different piece of content or URL. It can be business page, blog, or any other piece of content on your website. Don't copy paste the blogs or business pages content to the Quora website. Always develop a unique piece of content, and you can refer to any informational websites on the internet and pick a small piece from your web pages, and which should go, you should not go beyond 10% of the content on your web pages or websites. So do not copy paste the content from your website and publish it on Quora. Okay. So you have to produce a unique content. Even if you're copying, it should not be beyond 10 percentage on your website. Excuse me. For the questions which are technical in nature, we may have the blocks, and hence the answer should be written in such a way to send the user to that link. Usually sounds like the brief of the article and suggests the users read more on the destination or source link. Right? If it is too technical in nature, and if you are incapable of writing technicalities about the topic, you can write it in brief. I have read this amazing article, and you can refer this and send that person to the destination link by dropping that link. Yeah. Answer Quora policies. Answer should make the page more helpful for people who are interested in the question. Self promotion is permitted only as a part of a sincere, helpful, and direct answer to the question. Answers must comply with site policies. Answers must not violate BNBR policy. BNBR. I forgot. Something like respect. Uh, be nice. Be respectful. Be nice. Be respectful. Okay. So you can benefit. You understood, right? You can benefit in various ways by making your presence on Quora as well. Correct, everyone. And we have guidelines. We have the goals to be achieved from Quora, how to use Quora, why should companies use Quora. You have explanation on various things. Just you can go through all of this once again. Okay. So in the coming class, if you still have any questions around this Quora and the backlink topics that we discussed today, we will discuss them again tomorrow in case if you have any questions. Okay. We'll wind it up for today. Yeah. We'll connect back again tomorrow. Anybody has questions now?
Tomorrow we'll start which topic?
Tomorrow we will start mostly the Google business listing. The local listing of Google business listing. My business. Yeah? Can we wind it up for today?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you everyone. Have a good day.